Pisces right now. So this is a general reading for Pisces suns, moons, risings, and those on the cusp. Take this as like a bi-weekly reading covering the energies of the past, present, and future. The present being the moment that you view this reading. We just had an eclipse yesterday and a new moon in Leo. We still have a bunch of planets in retrograde. All the other planets are retrograde except for Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. So you can expect that, what to expect during retrogrades and eclipse season. Anything, right? Especially when Uranus is retrograde and Saturn is retrograde and Mercury is retrograde, Pluto is retrograde. All of these things, kind of create the perfect storm. So be ready for anything, Pisces. Do ground yourself. Do use spiritual protection if you can. Like black tourmaline is good for protecting from negative energy. Fluorite is good for protecting against technological, I don't know how to say it, protecting your technology and so forth, especially during a Mercury retrograde. And for your reading today, I'm going to be using this Steampunk Tarot right here and the Oracle of the Mermaids. And this is a general reading for all Pisces, suns, moons, risings, and those on the cusp, covering the energies of the past, present, and future. For Pisces, Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and those on the cusp. What does Pisces need to know, Spirit? Ooh, Eight of Wands. Passionate communications. Things happening very quickly. I like it. Could also indicate air travel for some of you. Some of you may be receiving a lot of communications this week. Or you did in the past, or you will in the future. Anyway, eights are swift change, progress, dedication. Very spiritual number. Spirit. What are the messages and energies that you have for the sign of Pisces? Ooh, those don't want to mix. Weird. Let's try again. The Emperor in reverse. He's been coming up a lot in my readings. Nine of Wands in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Going into the present, we have the Ace of Swords. The Four of Wands reversed. The Magician. And the Knight of Pentacles. Clarified with the Two of Swords. Going into the future, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Could be a fire sign here. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius in your future. With Three of Swords in reverse, getting over some kind of heartbreak. Ooh, Death in reverse. Something's not over. Strength in reverse. The King of Pentacles with the Earth sign. With the Queen of Cups. And the Four of Cups in reverse. Your outcome for the month of August is the Devil. The bottom of the deck, I have the Six of Cups. Some of you are dealing with a soulmate. This also indicates fond memories of the past, kindness. You may be returning to someone from your past, or someone from your past may be returning to you. It may not be for a long-term thing, though. And sometimes this can also just indicate childlike memories, fond memories. But see, I was giving her flowers. Notice I heard a tarot reader point this out the other day. All of the Cups cards have water in them, or something like water in them, except for this Six of Cups, which has flowers. Flowers are substance, something. There is something here, something alive, something growing. So it could be that there's something meaningful coming back from your past that is of significance for you this month. Well, we are at the end of August, so going into September. So let's take a look. You have the Emperor reversed in your past. Could be a Leo or an Aries. Also, the Emperor in reverse is someone who is not very in control of their feelings. In fact, they favor their emotions over logic. Right, in the upright, we have someone who's in control here. I'm seeing also issues with boundaries and rules. This can be someone who has a temper, who can take out his control issues on other people. It's also saying that there's issues in embodying the masculine. Could be someone's having issues taking on a masculine role, such as a father or leader. Or someone isn't sitting in their masculine element. They're too wishy-washy. They're not showing leadership abilities, or they're not being a good leader. We also have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So someone here is giving up. They don't want to fight anymore. This is, in the upright version, we have the wounded soldier, the wounded warrior, and when he's reversed, he's been through too much. He doesn't want to keep going. Although nines do speak of wholeness and completion, there's a cycle ending here for many of us this month. And although this is in your past, it could say that you were giving up on a Leo or an Aries. Okay, but I don't like the Emperor when he's reversed. This is someone who's very domineering, someone who's very controlling, could have control issues. There could be control issues affecting both of you. If you have fire sign in your chart, you could have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in your chart as well. We have some strong winds today, so excuse the background sounds. You also have the Ace of Pentacles. So I see money or a gift coming to you in your past, a new opportunity to ground yourself in the material world. Let me zoom in a little bit here for you guys so you can see what I'm seeing. Yeah. It's kind of like while one door closes, another door opens. I see that you had a new opportunity coming in here, and maybe you also were walking away from something that just wasn't fulfilling. Could have been a job here or some money, payday, But I also feel like with the Eight of Cups, you're like, this isn't something that satisfies you anymore. Not that this opportunity, but something in your past you had to walk away from. It was disappointing to you emotionally. It wasn't fulfilling you. That's why this man here, or this woman, I'm sorry, in this card, she's going off to look for that Eighth Cup. Okay. And there may even be some logic and reasoning involved, even though this is an emotional experience for you. You would have felt that emotionally. There's something, a new opportunity for you out there. And you just were having to give up on someone, finally letting go, or finally giving up on someone or something. Okay, with the Emperor in reverse here. But I'm also getting, you need to ground yourself. You needed to ground yourself. You needed to start over. You needed to do something healthy for yourself with the Ace of Pentacles. It's a blessing, when the aces are in your reading. And you have two. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So I see you not only moving in a new direction, grounding yourself in the material world, in the physical world, but also the Ace of Swords is here, and it's going to allow you to cut away anything that is not serving your highest good. Anything that is not the truth. So the saying, the truth will set you free. So you have the Ace. You may be cutting someone out of your life, letting someone go. Because the Ace of Swords can be very sharp and cutting. It's got a sharp point at the top. So it can help you or hurt you. I mean, mentally, I definitely feel like you're ready to move in a new direction. You're ready to set yourself free mentally. Some of you may be not happy with your home environment. You may be leaving the home. There could be disruptions around your home this week with the Four of Wands in reverse. This may also indicate an unhappy celebration or feeling ungrateful for your home life. Could also be a wedding or a private celebration here that wasn't too festive. This could also be something happening within a personal relationship. Wow, you've got the Magician ruled by Mercury. I sometimes also see the Magician as a sign of Gemini. Great with language, great with words this week. I feel like you are going to speak your truth. There's Earth energy here as well. I think you're in a place right now, Pisces, where you're ready to make things happen. You're also not going to settle with anything but the truth, so you're interested in cutting down to the brass tacks. What are we really talking about here? If we're talking about the truth, if we're talking about something that's real, I'm interested. But you've got the Magician here, so you're very powerful, you're very charismatic. You also have the ability to create something out of nothing, literally. Whether that's a new idea, a new business, you're able to sort of really manifest something, okay? So, yeah, there's this energy of manifestation around you this week. With the Knight of Pentacles, this could be an earth sign coming into your life. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And this is someone who, they may not come right out about their feelings. They may be kind of a shy lover, or someone who is like a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Definitely someone that wants to help you. I don't feel like it's your energy. This person feels like they're not maybe ready to make a decision. They've got the Two of Swords clarifying them, so they are precisely, like I said, undecided, or they're not willing to kind of come off the fence about something. And see how in this card she is blindfolded. So there's something she's not willing to look at, because if she does look at it, you know, this is requiring her to balance two things that are not mutually exclusive. So could be that there's someone in your life who really does like you, but they are not ready to make a sacrifice, okay? Because the next card up is the Three of Swords. So they would rather protect their heart. I do feel this is a good friend. I don't feel like this is someone who is an enemy to you, or that you should have any bad feelings towards. But I'm definitely seeing someone here who could be a loyal companion, a loyal boyfriend or girlfriend. But I feel like you want to make something happen with this person, but they're not sure. Okay, Two of Swords. It feels like there's disruptions around your home and your family, or a party or celebration here, and you are, you maybe have a new infatuation this week as well. I'm seeing that for some of you. Or something has become very apparent to you with the Ace of Swords. And I don't feel like you're really comfortable where you are. You're ready for something, to create something new. Possibly with an earth sign. So, going into the future, you've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy again. When he's upright, this is someone who is not acting on their passion. They could be holding back. This could also be someone who's very reckless, belligerent. They may have, like I said, temper issues, or they may be very aggressive. In this situation, I feel like it's not that, it's that they're holding back. And with the Three of Swords in reverse, this person is trying to get over a painful heartbreak, a painful love triangle possibly. They could just be ignoring the pain that they're feeling, because we also have Death in reverse. Burning bridges, running away. Someone is running away from their feelings or is avoiding heartbreak. Usually when I see the Three of Swords reverse, it says that that person is breaking your heart. So it could be that there is a fire sign out there, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, who is, because they're holding back on you or they're running away from you, they could be breaking your heart, Pisces. And see, we actually have the Leo card here with Strength in reverse, which tells me that either this person has a weakness for you, or there's some compulsive behavior or some compulsive feelings here. Strength in reverse has many meanings, many meanings. We have Leo, Scorpio, Gemini in your reading right now. You know, it could be that there's the bonds are not very strong between you and this person. There could be power struggles, fierce hatred, weakness, self-esteem issues, and even health issues occurring. So far I'm seeing fire sign energy and earth sign energy. So it could be that you're dealing with both a fire sign and an earth sign this month. And we have the, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who I would say is not a commitment material. This isn't someone who probably is very faithful. In fact, they could be someone who does some kind of two-timing. They may have a hard time feeling the love for their girlfriend or for their wife. And falling underneath the earth sign again, coming up as a water sign. So this could be someone who, I'm getting that this is someone who could be working a lot. They could be greedy, materialistic, non-committal. I'm also getting someone here who is getting very restless and they're looking for a sign. So they're clarified with a water sign energy. So I'm getting that this person is getting frustrated. Maybe because either they're not expressing their feelings properly or they don't know how to express their feelings. Like I said, this could be someone who is holding a grudge. If this is you, Pisces, I do feel like you love someone. I do feel like you have deep feelings for someone. But maybe you're deciding to focus on your work instead, or you don't want to be in a long-term relationship right now. Either way, both of these people are reversed. And there's definitely something here that's something going through some changes. Probably not for the best. I mean, I say that because Death is in reverse and Strength is in reverse. I'm seeing like loosening bonds. Upright, I would see a situation where there is strength. There is strength between the couple. There is strong feelings, strong emotions. Here it feels like they're losing their grip. Your outcome is the Devil. Some serious temptations coming to you in September. Be careful what you're feeding. You know, are you feeding your obsessive thoughts? Are you feeding your temptation? This can indicate physical addiction, lust, wild passion, getting into the more animalistic side of yourself. But also, it's a fairly negative energy. You do need to watch out for it. The Devil rules Capricorn. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn as well. Be sure to just burn plenty of sage. Sage your house, sage yourself. Meditate, prayer. Focus on what it is that you really need and want. You've got two aces in your reading, Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So I always elevate the aces. They bless the entire reading. You've got new beginnings this month. New beginnings going into September. A chance to clear the slate and start over. whether that's in your job or profession or your material, physical world, grounding yourself, or mentally, cutting away the clutter, getting rid of people, situations, and circumstances that no longer serve you. But there could be someone from the past here returning, because at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Six of Cups. So this does, to me, talk about a soulmate and someone that you have fond memories of. Okay, just be careful, because you do have the Devil coming up here. You could be tempted to go back to someone that maybe isn't the best for you, Pisces. All right, maybe not be the best person for you. But I am seeing Earth sign and fire sign. So you could be dealing with either or someone that has earth and fire in their chart. I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle message for you. Spirit, what message do you have for Pisces? Pisces the fish for the month of August. This is their end of month reading, bi-weekly reading. What message do you have for Pisces, Spirit? Time and tide. Oceanic spells and rituals. Beautiful. Love this card. This is actually one of my most favorite cards in this deck. I love the image here. And let me zoom in. Yeah. So that is card 18, which reduces to a 9. And let me see what 9s you have. You have the 9 of Wands. Okay. But it's reversed. So I said in your past, it's like you were giving up on someone or ready to give up on something that maybe you feel you've invested a lot of time into. You feel you worked really hard for. All right. That is card 18. Okay, so this is card 18, Time and Tide. Message, oceanic spells and rituals. The mermaids sing, in our world and in yours of old, the rituals would be observed and the festivals kept, because that way the mother would breathe in and out more easily, and we would breathe with her in the way of the cycles of the soul, planet, galaxy. We make offerings to the Sea Mother, being sure to clean and care for her liminal zones, the places where you have so often walked. Have you not seen the dolphins moving through the shoreline, appearing to chase the fish? They are hunting, it is true, but they are also moving along the coastline, cleansing toxic pockets of energy. We often attempt to detangle the creatures from the sea nets, and these too are rituals and spells. And you humans wonder what sacred acts you can do. You can sing and dance beneath the moon, on the shore, in the forest, by the lake, but you can also do the most sacred thing of all, a magical action at low tide. Before gathering any magical tools along the shore, you must be sure you have made an offering to the sea. We do not take before we give. The sea provides us all with life on this planet, just as the green and brown rich loamy earth. Let us thank her before collecting her driftwood, her seashells, or casting in our line for fish. Okay, so I'm going to read the reverse meaning and the upright meaning for ya. Reversed. Feeling disconnected and not interacting with the natural world in a way that reinforces its sanctity. Being very mechanical and real about everything, to the point that the mysteries of life and your place in the great wheel get annihilated. Not taking time out to walk the shore and speak with the creatures of the ocean, feeling that your energy and its expression, alone or with others, makes no difference to the world. feeling that rituals, spells, and other divine actions are dangerous and scary and unnatural, or somehow evil. Leftover religious beliefs, superstitious remnants that cause you to disengage for fear of doing something wrong. Sorry about the noises in the background. It's people upstairs are moving in, I think. When that is the greatest sadness of all, feeling it is better to do nothing than to make a mistake. Divination. Dear Pisces, it is time for a well thought through act of connection, a ritual or spell with the realm of the mare beings, with the sea with her creature. When done with great formality and mindfulness, many acts can become magical and reconnect us to the sacred within us and outside of us. You may wish to ritually bathe in a tidal pool, which could be a naturally formed rock pool or a sacred bath time you create for yourself. As you bathe in the sacred healing pool, allow the pool and the water to drain away anything that must be left behind for you to go forward again, to go to your own personal high tide, a change of tide. The salt water crystals will drag through your auric layer, clearing and cleansing, leaving you feeling light and free, yet very present and clear. Oh dear. Sorry about that. People upstairs, man. The warm waters of the tidal pool make them mermaidenly goddess pools of healing right on the seashore. The amniotic fluid of rebirth for you to be freed from. Or you may wish to create sand castles or mandalas or sculptures near the tide line. We can shape into the sand itself an energy field of tiny sparkling crystals, representations of what we wish to see taken away and cleared, or what we wish the Sea Mother to take into her cauldron and help you manifest. It may be time to work with generic runes, which have a great history of being drawn into the sand as messages to the great sea beings of all kinds. What is most important is that you act. This would be a good month for you to do some clearing, energy clearing. You could also do, since we just had a new moon, new moons are a great time to figure out what you want to release and what you want to bring in. There could be some rituals or spells that you could do to help you release people from your past, things from your past that you don't want to bring into this next cycle. And I would also recommend that some of you do buy some mineral salts. Epsom salts are really good. You can get them with herbs and so forth. There are different packets out there, but just Epsom salts, add them to your bath water, and that'll help clear your energy field. Thank you all for hanging in there. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of August. Take care.